Next, we're going to talk about student profile. You can find that right up here. Well, first of all, anytime you see a student's picture, a student ID, or the student's name, you can click on it and it will take you directly to their profile. Or you can search for students by going to student profile. In this case, because I have top secret mode on, we're just gonna have to guess on a couple of different numbers to see if we can find some students. Let's go here. All right, here is one example of a student profile page. It will have all of their data listed. Okay, just kind of neat to see it all in one place. You can then scroll through just math, just behavior, just combined. Again, behavior is the BIMAS. If a student had any incidents, those would be listed here. Again, you can click on it, you can open it up and see exactly what that incident is. And if they had any interventions, it's going to show up here. It'll say whether they're on track or not, and from there you can kind of click through and dig in and see what their interventions are. Right up here at the top, you have your full day rate and your SIS reported rate. So did they attend school at all? Did they show up? And how often were they in class? Right over here, you have any SMART forms that might be assigned to the student. So if a student's on an intervention plan and you filled out a SMART form for that, they might be here. Here you can click in and you can make a comment about a student. One thing to note is you have this private button. Private means that you're the only one who can see it. If you do not mark it as private, it will be available to be seen by anybody who has access to that student. So it's not open to everybody, but only those who have permissions in the system to see that student's data. Any tags or thresholds that student met, and any observations. This is a pretty neat field, so if you make an observation on a student, you can click exactly what the background information is, the description. Let's kind of go through this a little bit. Nope, it's not going to let me here. Let's do that. Next, set up adaptive or maladaptive. So if this was an adaptive observation that you made or a maladaptive observation that you made, then you can go through, you can start your observation and end it, antecedent consequence occurs. So this is kind of a new feature of the system, but something certainly that might be interesting to play around with, especially from a behaviorist point of view. Let's see if we can delete that though. There we go. Over here, you're going to see additional student data. This is just a quick snapshot of that student, any attachments that may be included. You may choose to do PDF versions of old SS or intervention plans, those kinds of things. Assign staff. If you have a group of people who kind of provide wraparound service for a student, you might want to assign them to that student. Here, if you click on it, you are going to get historical data for the student. It kind of builds a quick report with all of their charts so that you can easily see what growth they have had in just a little bit of a different way. And again, you hover over anything and you'll be able to click into it. From up here, you can create an assessment report or add a progress monitoring measure if you have